Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. This is Hoang, the coding expert. In this video, we are going to review the homework from our last lesson on skin biopsy coding for CPT 2026. I will walk you through the correct answer step by step and explain the logic behind each code selection. If you complete the homework, this is your chance to check your work. And if you didn't, that's okay. Follow along and make sure you understand the rules as we apply them to real case studies. Let's get started. Before we jump into the homework, let's start with a short warm-up quiz number 1 to refresh your memory. Take a look at this question. When multiple skin biopsies were performed on separate lesions during the same encounter, which statement is correct? A. Each biopsy is reported with a primary code. B. Only the first biopsy is reported. C. One primary biopsy code is reported and add-on codes are used for additional lesions. Or D. Add-on codes are only used when the same biopsy technique is repeated. I'll give you 30 seconds to think about the correct answer. Your time starts now. If you choose C, congratulations. That tells me you are paying attention and studying. One primary biopsy code is reported, and add-on codes are used for additional lesions. Let's do one more quiz before I go over the homework. Quiz number 2. A dermatologist performed multiple skin biopsies during the same encounter for diagnostic purposes. An incisional biopsy, a punch biopsy, and a tangential biopsy are performed on different lesions. Which statement is correct? A. Each biopsy should be reported with a primary code. B. The punch biopsy is reported as the primary code because it is more invasive than tangential. C. The incisional biopsy is reported as the primary code with add-on codes for the punch and tangential biopsies. Or D. Add-on codes are only used when the same biopsy technique is repeated. I will give you 30 seconds to think about the correct answer. Your time starts now. If you choose C again, congratulations. That tells me you are on the right track. Remember, only one primary biopsy code is reported, and add-on codes are used for any additional lesions. This is the homework I gave you in the last video. I want you to pause for a moment and apply what you have learned. A dermatologist performs multiple skin biopsies during the same encounter for diagnostic purposes. A punch biopsy is performed on the lesion on the right forearm. A tangential biopsy is performed on the lesion on the scalp. And a second tangential biopsy is performed on the lesion on the upper back. How should the skin biopsies be reported? Your task is to decide how the skin biopsies should be reported. Remember to apply the one primary biopsy rule. Follow the hierarchy and use on-call where appropriate. Take a moment to work through this case on your own before moving forward. In order to code this skin biopsy correctly, you need to follow these steps so you don't make mistakes on the exam or when coding in real practice. Step 1. Identify the biopsy technique. CPT recognizes tangential, punch, and incisional biopsy. In this case, we have one punch biopsy and two tangential biopsies. Step 2. Apply the hierarchy. The hierarchy is incisional first, then punch, then tangential. Since there is no incisional biopsy in this case, punch becomes higher than tangential, so punch is the primary technique. Step 3. Apply the one primary biopsy rule. Even though there are multiple biopsies, CPT allows only one primary biopsy code per encounter. Step 4. Select the primary code. Because the punch biopsy is the higher technique performed, the primary code is 11104. Step 5. Assign the add-on codes. We have two tangential biopsies on two separate additional lesions, so we report add-on code 11103 two times. That said, the final coding is 11104 plus 11103 times 2. I hope you got it right. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you do this, the more the rules will stick. Before you know it, it will become a habit and you will start coding correctly and naturally every time. Before we jump into another case, if you are enjoying what you have learned so far and you appreciate the time I put into making these videos, please pause the video for a moment, click like and subscribe to my channel. You are the reason I'm able to keep creating content like this. Thank you so much. Let's do one more case study to wrap it up. A dermatologist evaluates a patient during a single encounter and performs biopsies on 3 separate skin lesions for diagnostic purposes. An incisional biopsy is performed on the lesion on the upper back. A second incisional biopsy is performed on the lesion on the left shoulder. And a punch biopsy is performed on the lesion on the forearm. How should these skin biopsies be coded? I want you to pause the video, open your CPT book to the page where I asked you to highlight the codes in the last video, then follow my step and see which codes you come up with. I'll give you 1 minute. Your time starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Let's walk through this step by step. First, identify the biopsy technique. CPT recognizes incisional, punch, and tangential biopsies. In this case, 2 incisional biopsy and 1 punch biopsy were performed. Next, apply the hierarchy. Incisional biopsy is higher than punch biopsy, so incisional takes priority here. Then, apply the one primary biopsy rule. Even though multiple biopsies were performed, only one primary biopsy code can be reported for the encounter. Now, select the primary code. Because an incisional biopsy was performed, 11106 is reported as the primary biopsy code. Finally, assign the add-on codes. The second incisional biopsy is reported with add-on code 11107, and the punch biopsy is also reported with add-on code 11105. That said, the correct codes to assign for this case are 11106 for the incisional biopsy on the upper back, plus add-on code 11107 for the second incisional biopsy on the left shoulder, and add-on code 11105 for the punch biopsy on the forearm. I hope you got it right. And if you didn't get it right this time, that's okay. I suggest watching the video again and taking notes as you go. The more you review and practice, the more the rules will stick and you won't make the same mistake again. That's the beauty of learning and practice. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Please don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will know when I post new videos. Be sure to check out my short videos as well. They are very exam focused and a great way to help you remember coding rules and better understand procedures, which can improve your chance of passing the exam and become a great coder. Until next time, take care and have a great day.